This video, we're going to be checking out another box from the folks over at BBQ Box. You can head over to www.bbqbox.com for a selection of barbecue themed items coming to your door. When we look at the previous boxes that we've looked at on this channel, we've got an assortment of rubs, sauces, even wood chips for smoking, and a couple of snacks here and there to boot. This is, again, the barbecue box, and I think this is for July. But we're going to get this opened up. I'm going to grab Old Red for this. I'm going to cut the tape. Might I also add, this is a substantially heavy box. Hopefully that means one giant bottle of barbecue sauce. Actually, some of the sauces that I use now for barbecuing or just overall cooking with are all sauces that I've gotten from these boxes. And I've actually stopped buying barbecue sauces from grocery stores because the sauces in here are just so good. Got ourselves a card indicating actually that this is the July or June box, June 2017, entitled Chicken. The recipe is Cabo Can Chicken. Tells us what we would need to prepare it on the back, what you will need, also what you would get inside the can, and the chicken spritz. Shows you the rub, shows you the steps until you finally make your Cabo chicken, which actually looks delicious. Put that to the side. Also, we have inside the ogresauce.com. Use this code for 15% off Barbecue Box 15. Ogre Sauce is an all-purpose barbecue sauce created in Charlotte, North Carolina. We call it all-purpose because it's great on everything, not just traditional barbecues. Customers have used it on ribs, wings, salmon, pizza, chicken, burgers, tofu, oysters, pretzels, steak, pineapple, grilled veggies, tuna fish, eggs. The list goes on and on. I guess the name Ogre Sauce comes from Mike, quote, Ogres Weeks. Found out his grandma's recipe, made it on his own, and before long was selling it in 5-gallon buckets out of the trunk of his car. Well, I'm looking forward to now trying the sauce. Inside we also have Epic Bites chicken meat. This is currant and barbecue, sesame barbecue seasoning. Oh, and actually I thought it was a spice. It's chicken meat. Okay. Made with 100% natural chicken, handcrafted and gluten-free and soy-free. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's get this ripped open. And you get a couple of squares going on in there. There's one of them. It actually kind of looks like a date, like a very thin, squished-out date. Let's give this a try. It's 100% natural, certified, humane. Chicken used, no antibiotics added, no growth stimulants. The ingredients are fairly easy to remember and recite, which is always a good way to buy your groceries. Ingredients are natural chicken, organic currants, sea salt, garlic, onion, sesame seeds, sesame oil, ginger, black pepper, red pepper flakes, and red pepper. Best consumed 2 days after opening. I'm sure that probably won't be a problem. Let's give this a try. Tell you right off the bat, one thing I would say about these, they're soft. I actually was going to bite into it expecting it to be a firm, dried texture, almost to that of a beef jerky, where I would have to kind of dissolve it a little bit to get those flavors to pop. These, on the other hand, are actually a very soft, pliable, easy to consume piece. The flavoring is good. It's got a little bit of heat. I can taste the currants. The chicken has a nice flavoring to it. I guess as the only thing I would say as a nitpick is that you don't get nearly enough in these. I see a total of maybe 8 pieces. Closer actually probably to 6 pieces. A couple more pieces could do, maybe a bigger bag of this, because I would probably see myself consuming this rather quickly. 2 days? Not quite. I'll be eating that long before 2 days comes around, my friends. Next we have gourmet wood chips. These are from Vaughn Wood Products. There's a website down there. America's Best Barbecue Wood, Heat Treated. This is pecan. 8 ounces. Now, I won't lie to you. I still have yet to use these wood chips. The previous barbecue boxes have come with, some have, some haven't, but the ones that came with the wood chips, I still have yet to use them. And I do want to use them, but I just want to want to get more familiarized with the idea of smoking, and not that kind of smoke, but smoking meat is something I do want to get into, maybe eventually get myself a smoker. The chips have sat in my cupboard holding out hope that eventually this guy is going to get around to smoking, and I will, but in the meantime, I'm kind of stocking up on my wood chips for when I eventually do get around to smoking. So here we have the ogre sauce, which I can tell you adds up to the majority of the weight from this box. And then inside as well, we've got Pitmaster Harry So's Slap Your Daddy, ouch! Slap Your Daddy Barbecue Chicken Championship Rub. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a spoon. You'd think I would be prepared for this, but I don't have a spoon to properly try this. Obviously, this will taste better on meat. You wouldn't want to just be eating this anyways on its own. But I'm just going to try some. I'm just going to dip my finger in there. I mean, this is championship rub. I would have to give this a try. Jailbird Chicken, as seen on Food Network. It's got a bunch of awards. Arizona Team of the Year. California Team of the Year. Oh, some more awards over here. Canada Grand Champion. Hawaiian State Champion. This rub's got to be pretty good. Let's give it a try. You know, that wasn't what I was expecting. I actually thought it was going to be more, excuse me, I thought it was going to be more heat to it. It's got heat, but what I taste more so are like a combination of like a paprika. I taste a lot of garlic. Let's check some of the ingredients here. Yeah, sea salt, garlic, cane sugar, chili powder. I taste the chili powder, the cumin I can get. I don't really taste the maple sugar just yet, but I mean, granted, I only tried a little bit of it. That's a delicious rub though. Not overly hot, but it's actually got just the right amount of seasoning that would be ideal for chicken. And I guess you could put that on really anything, like ribs, alligator. You could put that on an alligator as well. And then we've got the main attraction here, the Kraft barbecue sauce, ogre sauce. And again, sadly, I don't have a spoon. It's this guy. Get a load of this guy. Mister doesn't have a spoon here. I don't have a spoon for the sauce, so I'm going to first, I'm going to get this, just using my knife quickly for a second. I'm just going to get the wrap off the lid. Here we go. All right. Take this all off. Put that to the side. There's like a little bit of sauce. I'm going to kind of just tighten it up a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit on the lid. Then I'm not going to stick my whole finger in there. That would be ridiculous. But there's a fair bit of enough to gauge a flavoring. Once again, I'm just going to use my little finger here. Some would say a much larger finger, but let's give this a try. Well, I could say I would probably drink this. I mean, I would get looks. I'm sure people would be looking over, wondering why this guy's drinking a bottle of sauce, but it's sweet. It's really ideally the sauce that I would want for a barbecue. Sweet, you got that brown sugar flavor. It's not super hot, but I kind of taste like a mix between sweetness. I taste the garlic. I taste a little bit of onion in there as well. Let's see here. We got some ketchup, sugar, distilled vinegar. Yeah, a little bit of that tang is that. There's the onion powder. Apple cider vinegar. Yeah, it's kind of like a sweetness mixed with like a tanginess. You got a little bit of a heat, not too much though. It's got like black pepper, crushed red pepper, some honey, some vanilla extract. That's interesting. Garlic. That's a decent sauce. That would be the kind of sauce that if I had like a security safe, that I would open up a picture frame in my room, and then the safe would be behind it, and I would, put my ear against the dial of the safe, opening it up. If you open this up, not that you would have access to my safe, you would probably find this sauce inside that safe for fear that somebody else is going to be using that. I might have to guard this with my life for fear that any company coming over will make use of this sauce for, I think, irresponsible reasons. This is the kind of sauce that you would want to be keeping on, you know, like a chicken or something that you would want to be presenting for a family or like a dinner outing. It's so good though. I would want to be sparingly using it though. I wouldn't want to just be getting too casual, just using it for like dipping sauces and stuff like that. Good sauce though. Probably one of the best sauces I've tasted in the barbecue box. Good job, Ogre Sauce. Good job. Once again, let's have a look at all the things that we got inside this box. We got some wood chips, which I will eventually get around to smoking. Not that kind of smoking. Some epic chicken meat bites. Those were rather interesting, actually. Some Ogre Sauce. Will go into my safe. And we got Slap Yo Daddy Barbecue. Ouch! Chicken Championship Rub. If you guys like all of this, you can head over to www.bbqbox.com. You can subscribe. You may not necessarily get this month's box, but gosh darn it, you're going to get next month's box. You can open this up and you can pull out your own wood chips and promise yourself one of these days, gosh darn it, I'm gonna smoke just like this guy said he was gonna smoke, and he never did. But I'm going to. I'm not gonna keep putting it off. Eventually I'm not gonna put it off, but I got wood chips stockpiled in the meantime. If you guys also haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that little subscribe button down below. More videos to come, more barbecue boxes to come as well, and other subscription boxes of things that can come to your house every single month. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.